curious about like what your questions are gonna ask.
They're pretty banal, don't worry.
Okay.
I mean, my first question, you already have answered it, but maybe you would like to elaborate on how are you doing these days?
So these days. Well, I'll give you like a refresher and also the viewers some context. Today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening.
It is a Wednesday.
I got into Graz last week, Friday morning on the night train from Zurich. It's like an 11.5-hour night train ride.
Wow.
Which over the past 2 years I was taking like every month. So I'm used to it, but like it's still tolling nonetheless. And the thing is, I know so many people in Graz and it's the end of the semester. I know so many students. And so there was a lot of celebrations and I partied for like 2 nights straight after getting off the night train. And then I started right into rehearsals. So I didn't really have any time to recover, really. And then I even moved the apartments that I've been staying at once. I don't know. I tell all that to give an impression that I haven't really had a breather.
It seems quite hectic.
Yeah, it's been hectic, but it's running. Things are running, and I'm happy. And I think everyone around me in the rehearsal process that we've been doing is also pretty damn happy with like what's coming along. I know that sounds kind of obscure, but
but I feel this describes most of what you've been working on in the past few years that I know of. Everything is very obscure with you, Wyatt.
You think so?
Not in a bad way. Like
I'm working on being more explicit.
Okay.
What do you mean by like how you've like thought about my obscureness in like,
it's like a lot of like big general ideas.
Oh.
It's like I would like to explore this, and this is like a huge concept. Like I feel
yeah.
like every time you've been working on something, it's like I'm exploring this like huge subject.
Yeah.
And it's like I remember you were always like swallowed up by your research, like in a good way. Like I always liked how you like research things and like really get into like the stuff you're interested in, and like you really want to like deeply explore everything you work on. So like it's really cool, but like of course it makes it in a way like obscure because like it's like a huge subject and you always find these like really small insignificant details, and you really get attracted to these details, I feel.
It's I don't know. I think my only really like response there is I haven't read it, unfortunately. I just know of it. The Jacques Deridda, the philosopher, wrote a text or a book about archive fever. That when you start digging through, I mean, the internet is a great example of that.
Yep.
The internet is the pure logic of that, but digging through texts and histories and archives, that it produces like a very specific obsession. That if anything, like some of my work has been exploring simply that like effect rather than specific contents.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, let's drink to that.
Okay, cheers.
To archive fever.
Drinking to archive fever and the logic of the internet.